evening, everyone. Welcome back to Twin States News. I'm Nicole Menner. Entering MSU's matchup with Texas A&M, a lot of the attention is on the current quarterback situation and a stagnant Bulldogs offense. But where they lack, the defense picks up for them. Led by Montez Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons, MSU has one of the best defensive lines in the country. And Simmons is humble about the praise he and Sweat have received.
I don't feel like it's just me and Sweat, especially in our room. We have a great defensive line, in order for me to make plays, it comes from them other guys, They always making plays, and when they make plays, one of me or Sweat doing our job up front. So that's just the thing, it's just the praise to the whole defensive line, not just us. But we try to. That could be a distraction to the defensive line, to the team, because you can make it get the big heads. You hear, especially guys like Coach Fisher. So. We just try to block our distractions out and, just focus on the defensive line and our play.
Eli Apple went from a last-place team to a first-place team when the Giants traded him to the Saints earlier this week. While the cornerback had a rocky 2017 season in New York, the Saints were in need of some help on the defensive end. The team ranks 28th in passing yards allowed per game and lost their veteran cornerback Patrick Robinson last month. So for now, Apple seems to be the right solution, and he spoke about the opportunity to be playing in New Orleans.
I'm very excited. It's a great organization here, a lot of great players too, so just can't wait to come and contribute. It's a lot of emotions. It's a wild 24 hours, but just happy to be here and can't wait to get to work.
Do you kind of feel like fresh start for you, or did you need a fresh start?
I don't want to necessarily say I needed it, but it's great to have one right now. It's the timing works, so I'm just going with it, and I'm just gonna do whatever I can to make this a better ball team.
I played with him for 2 years, and I know what he's capable of. I know his skill set, and he's a great player, big player, and strong. Got good feet, and we're gonna get him right. AZ definitely gonna get him right.
Well, Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson are about 1 month away from their $9 million match at Shadow Creek. And today it was announced that the official pay-per-view price for it will be $19.99, and the event will begin at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Again, it's the Friday after Thanksgiving. Some other details. Capital One is the title sponsor of the event, and fans can purchase the match on Turner Sports Bleacher Report Live and AT&T's DirecTV and UVerse. They also officially said today that there will not be any tickets sold to the public. It will strictly be seen on TV. Well, Game 1 of the World Series brought us a flop of what was supposed to be a great pitching duel. Free tacos thanks to Mookie Betts and his stolen base, and a reminder that the Boston Red Sox won 108 games during the regular season for a reason. So the Sox heading back to LA for Game 3 Friday night with the 2-game lead. So let's head out to Fenway Park and see how it was done in Game 2. Per usual, those Red Sox bats striking first, a man on second, and Ian Kinsler rips one down the left field line. Xander Bogaerts would cross home plate with no problem. And note that there's 2 outs. The Sox have scored 36 of their 68 postseason runs with 2 outs. Quite the stat there. Top of the 4th, Dodgers starting to get to David Price. Things tied at 1. Yasiel Puig gives LA the lead, base hit to center. Manny Machado would score 2-1. And of course, we have to show you this play because the Red Sox outfield is just a nightmare for other teams. Andrew Benintendi going Air Jordan to rob Brian Dozier, the former Southern Miss Eagle. You really can't make a prettier catch than that. Check it out in slow-mo. May or may not be my new phone background. Anyway, the Red Sox, they don't like not having the lead. Tied at 2, bases loaded, JD Martinez with a base hit, and that was all they needed. And of course, there were 2 outs for that RBI. 4-2 lead, that would end up being your final score. So the Red Sox with the 2-0 series lead heading back to LA for Game 3.
I can think of about 80 catches this year were 10 times more difficult and better.
You're very the phone.
But I do like Benintendi because
he's from Arkansas.
He's not from Arkansas.
And that was a beautiful catch.
Played for the Razorbacks.
But you do know that the majority of the good catches this year, a lot of them come from those Boston Red Sox. Yeah.